Would you like the masterpiece? and welcome to Indiana Institute of Technology's 2021 College of Business ceremony. This concludes our 91st academic year since our founding in 1930. My name is Cheryl Hammond, and I'm an associate professor in the College of Business. I have the privilege of serving as the faculty representative to the Board of Trustees. Graduates, today we celebrate your academic achievements, and we pray that this is just the beginning of a lifetime filled with wonderful accomplishments. If you take anything away from this day, and I should strike that because I'm going to give the message, and I hope you take more than just that one sentence out, but I hope you know that you are capable of great things and that this world needs you. Guests, at the appropriate time during our ceremony, we encourage you to make lots of noise and show your support for our graduates. However, out of respect for our speakers, please silence your cell phones at this time. Now, please rise as Lisa Gavan, Vice President for Institutional Diversity, Equity, and Belonging, and Indiana Tech's Chief Diversity Officer, offers the invocation, and then stay standing as alum Darius Darling sings the national anthem.
Good afternoon. It is with great joy that we gather today, understanding that we come from different places and recognizing our diversity of beliefs, values, and faith traditions. We honor our unity in gratitude. At this moment, in this space, I invite you to pause, reflect quietly, and be thankful for all that has been given to us. The gift of intellect, of goals met, of the support of family and friends, mentors, and a society and support system that encourages education. After years of hard work, our graduates have finally reached their goal of completion. In a world where many cannot study, we're thankful for the achievements, degrees, and honors that we celebrate today. In a world where many have compromised futures, we're thankful for the dreams, the hopes, and the plans that have been nourished in the community of this institution. We realize that many of our graduates will experience pain and hardship, and we know that some already have. For this, we are grateful for solace and strength. As faculty and administrators, we are thankful for the completion of another academic year and for giving us the opportunity, short though it may have been, to play a part in the lives of these scholars. We're grateful for direction and love as we shared in this important work. Today, we join as a community to empower our graduates as they use all that they have learned here to make the world a better place, to serve others in true solidarity and kinship, to seek ways to help the poor, the marginalized, and those who are suffering, and to always seek the greater good. As we go on this grand day, on different paths, to different experiences and different destinies, may our gratitude unite us in the desire of using all that we are to sense wonder in the ordinary. And finally, we're grateful to our extended Indiana Tech family for giving us the opportunity to build our community with these students while they were here. Though they are leaving our campus, we know that they will always be with us as part of the Warrior family. And we ask that the bonds that have been created here remain strong despite any distance. May we cherish this memory within our hearts as we continue on to our next adventures. Ashe, and thank you.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Thank you, Darius. You'll hear from Darius towards the end of our ceremony when he sings our alma mater. At this time, it is my distinct privilege and honor to introduce to you a president who has brought relationship-based education stronger than ever through his Facebook, okay, TikTok? No, okay, maybe it's Instagram. Our president of the Indiana Institute of Technology, Dr. Carl Einoff.
Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you, Lisa, Darius, the Seasons Brass Quintet, and our bagpiper, Stuart Hatfield, for a great beginning. As president of Indiana Tech, nothing makes me prouder than to see the joy on our students' faces as they celebrate the achievement of reaching their academic goal. This is a significant milestone in your lives. When you walk across this stage as a graduate from Indiana Tech, you enter a select group of people in the world who have a degree from a university. Less than 10% of the world's population has a bachelor's degree or an associate's degree, and less than 1% has a graduate degree. Numerous studies that looked at millions of people's lives show that with your degree, you're going to be happier, you're going to live longer, and you're going to earn greater income than those who are without the same degree. Each of you are going to walk across this stage today and lead a life of significance and worth. In fact, this moment is so special. I'm sorry, but I got to take a selfie and we've got to share it on Instagram. What do you say? Come on. Come on, smile. All right, so follow me. President Carl Einoff, all right, on Instagram. We're going to go live here on my Instagram. Just give me a half second. All right, so if you want a podium view, I am now live. Okay, so now, while I know that you graduates are eager about your moment and the spotlight up on our stage, I first want to recognize some people up on our platform. First, I'd like to recognize the members of our Board of Trustees who are with us today. This dedicated and supportive group volunteers their time, talent, and treasures to help make this institution great. Trustees, please stand as I announce your name, and audience, please hold your applause until all the members of the board are standing. Board Chair Greg Sangstack, Secretary Sherry Becker, Jeff Benzing, Mike Cahill, Cheryl Hammond, Anthony Giuliano, Dave Nash, Jeff Paddock, and Ravi Talwar. Let's acknowledge their dedicated service to Indiana Tech. Next, I would like to recognize the officers and deans of the university and our faculty on the platform today. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced and I have recognized them collectively. And those of you that I name, please stand and remain standing until everyone has been introduced. Our Vice Presidents, Judy Roy, Lisa Gavan, Dr. Scott Liebhauser, Dr. Dan Stoker, Jeff Leakty, Steve Herendeen, Brian Engelhardt, Dan Grigg, your Dean, the Dean of the College of Business, Dr. Kate Watland, and the Deans of our other colleges, Dr. Ann Gull and Dr. Dave Rumsey, and the Director of our PhD program, Dr. Angie Fincannon. And with the hardest job of any one of us up here, reading names, Dr. Josh Long, Dr. Stacy Luger-Breton, and Dr. Kevin Bottomley. I also want to recognize someone very special to me and someone you know as first mom of the university. I'd like to recognize my wife, Maria, if you'd please stand and let us clap for you. Maria is looking forward to greeting each and every one of you as you come down from the stage later in our ceremony after receiving your diploma. Now, the distinctiveness of any university depends on the knowledge, talent, and dedication of its faculty. Over the last 4 years since I joined Indiana Tech, I've been paying close attention to the work of our faculty, and they will tell you that I've been paying close attention to their work. And I can tell you that based on 27 years in higher education, that Indiana Tech has a truly outstanding faculty. So please hold your applause as I ask our faculty to rise and remain standing as I offer a tribute to them. Yeah, your faculty. Ladies and gentlemen of the faculty, you serve as beacons of excellence for our students. You are committed to high-quality teaching. You are dedicated to a life of learning through your scholarly and professional pursuits, and you're always willing to advise, mentor, and especially learn from our students. You are central to the student experience at Indiana Tech. You've given our students the opportunity to encounter knowledge, and with your encouragement, the potential to excel. Would you all join me in a round of applause for our outstanding faculty? Now I'd like to honor a group of individuals whose dedication goes far beyond the Indiana Tech community. Indiana Tech is proud to have been named a military-friendly school for the 10th year in a row, and we are proud to be an educational partner for our armed forces. This is reserved for only the top 20% of schools nationwide. At this time, I ask our graduates that are veterans and those currently serving our country to stand. We salute and thank you for your sacrifice, commitment, and service. May God continue to bless the United States of America, our troops, and our veterans. Now, there's an important group that I ask our graduating students to recognize. They are the parents, spouses, children, relatives, and friends in the audience who supported, encouraged you as you progressed through your studies. Take a look up into the stands and find those that are here for you and clap and cheer for them. Never forget that you did not accomplish this on your own. There are many people who have helped you reach this day, this commencement, the beginning of your lifelong learning. So at this time, I would like to invite Lainey Steckler to the stage to offer remarks on behalf of our graduates today. Lainey Steckler graduates today with a bachelor's degree in accounting. She is a member of the Society of Future Accountants. She was a College of Business Top Leaders Award winner in 2018 and is the Outstanding Accounting Graduate for 2021. And she accomplished all of this in only 3 years. Lainey is a successful scholar athlete, is a member of our women's basketball team. She is a Chi Alpha Sigma honoree, member of the Alpha Chi National Honor Society, and was selected for the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference All-Academic Team. Ladies and gentlemen, Lainey Steckler.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. On behalf of my class, I'd like to begin by thanking all the family members, friends, faculty, and staff for being here today and for supporting us immeasurably throughout our academic endeavors. To my fellow graduates, congratulations on this huge achievement. I am honored to be speaking here today. As I am sure many of you can relate, making it to graduation was no simple task for me. I know that I am often perceived as someone who academics comes easily to, but this is far from the truth. I have never been the kind of student who could simply show up to class and retain what was taught, nor have I ever been one to quickly catch on to new material. However, I was lucky enough to attend a school with an unmatched support system of faculty and staff that truly care about their students and are willing to help them in any way they can to succeed in and out of the classroom. Furthermore, God gave me the will to work for what I desire, regardless of the natural talents and abilities I possess or lack. Though it was frustrating at times, I am grateful that my studies were a challenge for me and that I had to put in the extra effort to succeed academically, because it has taught me that will and effort can have far more weight in achieving success than natural ability alone. One of the greatest lessons I am taking away from my experience at Indiana Tech, though, is not something we were made to memorize from a textbook or lecture, but it is instead a skill we were taught to master. Throughout our courses, we were meant to learn the value of effective dialogue. Whether taking classes online or in person, discussion is embedded in the curriculum in the form of either online discussion boards or face-to-face conversations. Though Indiana Tech has taught us how honest, respectful dialogue can lead to innovative solutions, society today is not taking the same tone. Instead, we're at a point in time where individuals are encouraged to surround themselves with like-minded people that reinforce rather than challenge their own views. While this is often more comfortable for those involved, it does not enable true progress or innovative solutions to emerge. Therefore, as business leaders and active members of society, I challenge you to value dialogue the way Indiana Tech has taught us to. Have the courage to offer a differing viewpoint or solution to a problem. More importantly, though, challenge yourself to put your pride aside and fully listen with an open mind to ideas that conflict with your own. While this may be uncomfortable or difficult, the value it generates is unmatched. We must have honest conversations in which the status quo is challenged and true listening takes place in order to progress together. Taking on this mentality now will make us more well-rounded individuals, as well as propel us as more effective business leaders in the future. But as we gather here today in our caps and gowns to celebrate this great accomplishment and look forward to the road ahead, let us also reflect on the obstacles and challenges we have overcome to get to this point. This last year especially has presented unique challenges of its own, yet here we all are. We have overcome immense adversity, and we are all stronger and better prepared for what lies ahead because of it. We deserve our moment of recognition, and we deserve to pat ourselves on the back for making it to graduation. I urge you to want more, though, and I challenge you to not be satisfied. While we have now graduated, we need to recognize that we each started this journey for a reason. This degree is only our stepping stone to get to where we truly aspire to be. This past year has shed light on just how quickly life can change and how the simple things we take for granted can be stripped away from us at any moment. We are now aware more than ever how important it is to take action while we still can. Therefore, I urge you to pursue your dreams wholeheartedly and without hesitation so that you may look back with no regrets. It has been an honor to share my perspective with you all today. Again, congratulations, graduates, on this immense accomplishment, and good luck to you in all your future endeavors. Thank you, and God bless you.
Laney. Great message, Laney. Thank you so much for speaking today. During each of our 3 commencement ceremonies today, Indiana Tech is recognizing 3 individuals who each made a tremendous impact on our university. Earlier today at our College of Arts and Sciences ceremony, we recognized Professor Carrie Rodeseiler, who received Indiana Tech's 2020-2021 Faculty of the Year Award. Later this afternoon at our College of Engineering and School of Computer Sciences ceremony, Judy K. Roy, Executive Vice President for Finance and Administration, will receive the President's Medal in recognition of her many contributions to the university. It is my pleasure at this ceremony to award Indiana Tech's highest degree. This honor is only bestowed on individuals whose commitment and leadership serve as a vivid example to all who love the Indiana Institute of Technology and whose talents and pursuit of excellence serve as an inspiration to us all. I ask Mr. Greg Sankstack, Chair of our Board of Trustees, to assist me with the presentation of the honorary doctorate. I also ask that Professor Cheryl Hammond please come forward. Cheryl Hammond arrived at Indiana Tech in September of 1976. Her first job was in the Macmillan Library, where she worked to support students. Within a year, she had become so popular with students that she was asked to teach a class. And by 1985, she was invited to join the full-time faculty. In 2000, she earned tenure and was promoted to the rank of associate professor. Professor Hammond helped to launch Indiana Tech's very first academic program in business, and she taught one of the very first business classes we offered. Since that time, she has worked with students for decades in both our day and College of Professional Studies programs. Among her many contributions to Indiana Tech and her students over the years, Professor Hammond has served on just about every committee at Indiana Tech, and we have a lot of committees. She also serves in the local Fort Wayne community, including with the Greater Fort Wayne Campus Ministry, the Executive Women's International Board, Habitat for Humanity, the Chapel Assimilation Team, the Northeast Indiana Discipleship Board, Big Brothers and Big Sisters, and the Ronald McDonald House. So, whereas Cheryl Hammond earned a Bachelor's of Science degree from Ball State University and a Master's of Science degree from Indiana University, and whereas she has served the Indiana Institute of Technology for 44 years with a dedication and passion for teaching and serving students, and whereas she was a founding faculty member in the academic discipline of business at Indiana Tech, and whereas she established the first Teaching Excellence Center at Indiana Tech, and whereas she has received numerous awards at Indiana Tech, including the Does It Positively Impact Students Award, the College of Business Award, and the Faculty of the Year Award, and the Tech Spirit Award. And whereas she has served with distinction on many community boards and foundations, and whereas she has served as member of the Indiana Tech Board of Trustees since 2015 as the faculty representative. Now, therefore, be it resolved that Indiana Institute of Technology, in grateful recognition of your distinguished teaching career and your outstanding leadership in our university community, hereby recognizes Cheryl L. Hammond with the honorary degree Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, on this 15th day of May, 2021. In token thereof, we present you with this diploma bearing the seal of the university and the hood appropriate to your degree. Stay standing here. Oh, we'll do a picture. Now I have to make it official. By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees of the Indiana Institute of Technology, the State of Indiana, and the Higher Learning Commission, I hereby confer upon you your honorary doctorate, honoris causa, and declare you now and forever a daughter of Indiana Tech. Forever a daughter. It's my pleasure to introduce Dr. Cheryl Hammond, who will give our commencement address. Cheryl has served as the faculty representative on the Board of Trustees during my entire tenure as president, and she's been a great advisor and friend. She just reminded me that when we first started working together, I called her the golden thread because, you know, she was the thread that connected everything together, and she turned everything into gold. But then she came to me like a year later and said, you know what, I deserve a promotion from gold. And so we've started calling her the platinum thread. Well, maybe she's now the titanium thread. Although she's retiring from Indiana Tech, I expect that she will fit in some time away from her grandchildren to continue to teach and advise us all in the coming years. And we will all be better as a result. Please join me in welcoming Cheryl Hammond, Dr. Cheryl Hammond, to the podium.
Thank you. So I think that there was probably a pool either among faculty members or stage party members as to whether I would get through that without crying. You lost. Sorry. You lost. It's not over yet. Okay. All right. So good afternoon. I've attended more than 40 of these commencement ceremonies, and I love how celebratory we are. As fun as it is, however, faculty often hear the speakers say, I'm going to just spend a brief 10 minutes, and they groan inwardly because they know what that means, and it rarely translates into truly 10 minutes. So let's see if I can do this in 10 minutes. We'll get the new pool started. How's that? I have 7 things I want to share with you. And yes, some people who were here last ceremony said I could knock off the last 4, but we're going to go for all 7 of them. And I've aligned each one with a letter of the alphabet. And in my attempt to keep you engaged, I'll occasionally ask you for a response. So graduates, I want you to think about the fact that I'm the only thing standing between you and your diploma. So you need to cooperate, and family members, if you have reservations someplace, you don't want to sit there very long, you really ought to help them when I ask for their response. This is how it's going to work. At different times, I'm going to ask you for a Go Warriors, and you're simply going to respond. So let's get one trial run in. Can I hear a Go Warriors?
Go Warriors!
We'll work on that. Okay, some of the young people in the seats above are welcome to help us with that as well. So my first point starts with letter A, aim high. One of Indiana Tech's annual themes was raise your expectations, and we had signage all over campus. There were not only the signs posted, but we had events created to support this important theme. The beauty of aiming high is that it's only a mindset. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can do it immediately. In fact, you can start aiming high today, right there in those seats. You can also replicate it every day. Regardless of your past experiences, regardless of your current circumstances, you can choose to aim high. I encourage you to do it. Aim high and be a force that brings positive change to our world. Can I hear a Go Warriors?
Go Warriors!
Okay, we're getting better. Good one. My second point starts with the letter B. Be a lifelong learner. You're not done yet. You may have earned your associates, but there's still the bachelor's. You may have your bachelor's. Why don't you go for the master's? And if you've gotten your master's, there's always the doctorate that you can pursue. Perhaps it isn't even about a degree. Perhaps it's about certification in something that you'd like to gain more knowledge of. Or how about simply immersing yourself into a topic that you want to know more about and the pure joy of learning? Can I hear a Go Warriors? Okay. So my third point, please note, my third point starts with the letter C, choose joy. Note that I didn't say happiness. There's a distinct difference. Happiness is a reaction to a life event. It's most likely visible, but it's temporary and could be very inauthentic. In his book, The Book of Joy, Lasting Happiness in a Changing World, Archbishop Desmond Tutu stated, "Joy subsumes happiness. Joy is the far greater thing." I choose joy, and you can choose it too. Unlike happiness, joy isn't based on a reaction to a life event. It's permanent. If you choose it, it's a choice. How can you be a positive influence in this world if others don't witness your joy? Can I hear a Go Warriors? Go Warriors! I knew my people wouldn't let me down, right? My fourth point starts with the letter D. Do your best work. In 2005, our university president challenged every employee to reflect on the following question: have you done your best work yet? That question really resonated with me. So I typed the question, put it in a frame, and put it in a prominent location in my office. Although it's been 16 years, every time I walk into my office and see that question on my window ledge, it encourages me. I haven't done my best work yet. There's more I can do. Have you done your best work yet? I hope not. Who can say yes to that question if they're still alive? Can I hear a Go Warriors?
Go Warriors!
Getting close. I'm on 5. My fifth point starts with the letter E. Embrace your journey. Have you heard the phrase, "the journey is the destination"? What does that even mean? I didn't get it until I applied a study technique that I use with Scripture. The technique is to read a piece of Scripture, and every time you read it, you emphasize a different word. So let's use that technique with this phrase. The journey is the destination. The journey is the destination. The journey is the destination. And finally, the journey is the destination. Do you hear how the meaning shifts a little bit with each various emphasis, I guess, on the words? The underlying message in every iteration of that phrase, though, is that the journey itself is what is important. It's not about arriving at a specific place, but about experiencing, enduring, and learning from each life event that you encounter along the way. I am the sum of all of my experiences and the way I react to them. Can I hear a Go Warriors? Okay. Good job. My sixth point today starts with the letter F. Free yourself from competing with others. I assumed that that would get your attention. President Einoff's in-service message included a short video of Simon Sinek discussing his book, The Infinite Game. In his book, Sinek compared the finite player and the infinite player. Sinek explains that the finite player focuses on competing with other people. He stated, react, 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 react. Finite players play to beat the people around them. Now, you may believe in that. You may strive to do that. Competition is certainly encouraged in our society. However, Simon Sinek states that the true advantage is in being an infinite player. The infinite player focuses on competing with him or herself. Sinek states, it's not about outdoing the competition. It's about outdoing yourself. You are your competition. The joy comes not from comparison to others, but from your own advancement. Can I hear a go Warriors? Good. It shouldn't surprise you that my seventh and last point starts with the letter G. Give your time, talent, and financial resources. Over the holiday break, Dr. Einoff encouraged faculty and staff to read the book, Where Am I Giving by Kelsey Timmerman. And then we actually brought Kelsey to campus to share his views. I want to share one of his comments. Giving is so much more than writing a check. It's a practice that connects us to our communities and our world, and it helps us find purpose and meanings in our lives. You're not limited by the amount of money that you have because you can share your time and your resources for free. You're only limited by your mindset. Here's another reason to give. According to Adam Grant in his book, Give and Take, Why Helping Others Drives Our Success, he states, research shows that people who volunteer 100 hours per year are happier, are more satisfied, and live longer. Who doesn't want that? It's a no-brainer for this 66-year-old woman. As I review the 7 things I mentioned today, I want you to notice that every one of them is free and merely requires a choice. You can choose to aim high, be a lifelong learner, choose joy, do your best work, embrace your journey, free yourself from competing with others, give your time, talents, and financial resources, and I want one last Go Warriors.
Go Warriors!
Thank you. I love Indiana Tech's new brand. You see the signs all over campus, all over the Fort Wayne community, on the internet, on the television. Things like explore it, discover it, select it, become it, learn it, create it, lead it, go for it. The options are infinite because we're infinite players. Count on it. Thank you.
Cheryl, thank you so much. Thanks for sharing your wisdom, and thanks for all that you've done for Indiana Tech over the years. You know, she was talking at our brand at the end of her talk. I was thinking, Dr. Cheryl Hammond, you are our brand. So, an amazing person, an amazing faculty member. And although we know that you're retiring, we know you'll be back to help us on a part-time basis, and we will be the better for it. Okay, graduates, I have one question for you. Are you ready for your degrees? I'm ready too, and I'm looking forward to giving you a fist pump as you come across the stage. So Dr. Angie Fincannon, Director of Global Leadership Program, or PhD in Global Leadership, will introduce our first class of candidates.
Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please stand? President Einoff, as Director of the Global Leadership Program, it is my privilege to present the 2020-2021 candidates for the PhD in Global Leadership. These candidates have completed successfully all requirements of the university and the state of Indiana for their degrees. On behalf of the faculty, it is my pleasure to present them to you as fully qualified for their degrees. PhD recipients, as directed by the ushers, you will come forward to be hooded and to receive your diploma. You may temporarily remove your mask when you reach the ramp. After you receive your degree, you will exit from the stage down the center ramp and proceed down to the center aisle to the back of the arena to have your photo taken. After the photo op, please replace your mask and return to your seat.
The first candidate for the PhD in Global Leadership is David Ransom. His dissertation was titled, An Exploration of Perceptions, Internal Mechanisms, and External Forces That May Influence Ethical Decision-Making. Mustafa Attar, Predictors of Organizational Commitment in an Intense Global Environment, a Quantitative Study of IT Professionals in the United States. Colin Berry, The Relationships Between Authentic Leadership, Job Satisfaction, and Organizational Commitment among Generation Z in the United States Marine Corps. Josh Winning, American-trained principals working in international schools' views on student learning, focused instruction, leadership behaviors, global leadership, and international education. Nuvala Famban, a case study exploring coaching interventions, practices for global leadership development with senior leaders in a pharmaceutical organization. Jason Cutter, correlation of leader-follower interaction frequency and organizational commitment in a multinational aviation organization. Muhammad Yahya Abdel Wadood, a single case study exploring male millennial leaders' perceptions of women as leaders in a large Mauritanian organization. Fidelis Agbar, exploring the experiences of African-born leaders in the U.S. Army at the intersections of race, culture, and ethnicity. Shalando Jones, a correlative study of global communication leaders, emotional intelligence, and crisis response strategies. Michelle Mitchell, transforming experiences into intercultural competence and exploration of child welfare leaders. Latrisa Cherie Askar, a phenomenological study exploring global women leaders' support of employee engagement in information technology career fields. Terry Shaw, Saudi Arabian students functioning as global servant leaders, a phenomenological study exploring organizational officers' psychosocial acculturation experiences influence on moral judgment and intercultural competence development. Mandy Riston, a case study of how leaders in an Appalachian county view themselves in a global society. Toby Zimber, global followers and their identities within the global social movement of the Women's March, a phenomenological study.
I now invite Dr. Kate Watland, Dean of the College of Business, to the podium.
Thank you, President Einoff. President Einoff, as Dean of the College of Business, it is my privilege to present to you the 2020 and 2021 candidates. Will the candidates for the master's degrees please stand and remain standing? Wow. Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please stand and also remain standing? Will the candidates for the associate degrees now also stand? What a wonderful looking group of graduates you are. President Einoff, these candidates have successfully completed all of the requirements for their respective degrees. On behalf of the faculty, it is my honor to present them to you as fully qualified. We are so happy for you. So, students, you may be seated for a moment. As directed by your ushers, you will come up to receive your diplomas. You'll be coming up on the side ramps. When you get to the ramp, you may temporarily remove your mask. After you receive your degree, please make sure that you get a fist bump with our president. Head down the center aisle so that you can get your picture taken, and please replace your mask on your way back to your seat. After we're all seated again, President Einoff will collectively defer the degrees. Thank you. Okay, and we're ready.
Receiving master's degrees, Benjamin James Lambert.
Julia Nicole Pertler.
Johnny Harper Manson, Jr.
Kelsey M. Combs.
Christian Taylor Hoff.
Sarah Elizabeth Wace.
Amy Leanne Burge.
Teresa Len Snyder.
Brian R. Burke.
Kayla Lynn Wasan.
Dana Christine Burkus.
Kelly Vance Peisker.
Trinity Spring Hughes.
Michael Douglas Simpkins, Jr.
Leonardo Corso.
Edward Lewis Byers.
Haley Noel Gibson.
Margaret Marie Price Esquivel.
Sheree Elon Bosnight.
Elliot Martin Lawson.
Mohammed Asaya M. Dogwa.
Joshua David Archbold.
Scott Albert Garman.
Tyrone George Warfield.
Elena Cott Laurie.
Michael Todd Manuel.
Amber Michelle Owens.
Frank E. Pendleton.
April Elaine Jones.
Madison Bowers.
Christine Joanne Inks.
Deanna Lynn Kimbrell. Bridget Adar Brzek. Demoya Alicia Scarlett. Shakira Nija Kellum. Maya Nayla Nicholson.
Vixen Simone. Okay.
George Hicks.
Javier Castaneda.
Rashonda McElroy.
Vixen Simone Walker.
Ashley Renee Nicoletti.
Shaka Manasa Jones.
Drew Bodderton.
Uleu Paige Brown.
Lamont M. Langford.
Scott Balfour Brown.
Pamela Eileen Gregory.
Carissa Joy Swackenberg.
Jennifer Lynn Hauser.
Candace Carol Stewart.
Jill A. Beckham.
Bradley Irvin.
Chanel Wilson.
Angel Renee Bumpus.
Mandy Shelton.
Kiana Lachey Bass.
Macy Hewitt.
Tila Dawkins. Keisha Dion Suggs.
Green cards.
Courtney Mack. Jared Harvey. Kudawashe Novell Chimbra. Shatea Faith Little. Kevin Wells. Tanisha Coleman. Marie Houston. Tanika Elam. Ashley Monet Long. Rosina Deshaw Stallings Morris.
We done? Is that it?
Trina Lashun Hunt. Alice Morton.
Are there yellow cards on?
Gary Springer.
Now receiving the bachelor's degree, Violet Elizabeth Stevens.
Lainey Nicole Steckler.
Kimberly Sue Balkma.
Jessica Fern Miller.
Caitlin Shea Duffield.
Tyler DeYoung.
Kimberly Delise Morris.
Zachary Robert Daniels.
Alexia Deanna Shell.
Shanta Marie Alvis.
Nicole Alexander.
Nicole Marie Gonzalez Urena.
Hadley Lauren Hopkins.
Dominique Michelet.
April K. Board.
Tulawashe Abene Bulin.
Talia Chardonnay.
Lance German.
Samantha Lynn Gramala.
Maureen Lynn Brumbaugh.
Alexis Nicole Hill.
Matthew Scott Howard.
Morgan Whitney Holdreth. Congratulations.
Shannon Marie Shepard.
Christina Thompson.
Jennifer Ann Ware.
Daniel Scott Habis.
Sheldon Devanathan.
Jacob Stone Evadrez.
Jason Oheni Botang.
Sean Paul Kretz.
Ryan Gibson.
Lamisha Maikema Green.
Alexander David Chin.
Peyton Elizabeth Smith.
Patrick Conley Schwartz.
Raja Kolyar.
Adam Jean Lehman.
JC Suann McLaughlin.
Dylan Eugene Davis.
Zin Min.
Julia Warden.
Jacob Donald Bowden.
Elizabeth Ann Eaton.
Bonnie Mae Corolla.
Austin Daniel Taylor.
Dylan Hoya.
Tony Winston.
Jonette Bell.
Jason Allen Codling.
Adriana Camilo.
Kimberly Renee Jarrett.
Beth Ann Anderson.
Julian Joby.
Angela Nicole Leslie.
Megan L. Murphy.
Rochelle Lynn Manulo.
Demetrius Williams.
Nina Tiny.
Evan Dwayne Dale.
Amy Love Augustus.
Seth Owen Kosakowski.
Matthew J. Webb.
Jonathan Summers.
Arian Chapman.
Joshua Anderson Hattery.
Renee Sanchez.
Caitlin Christine Wilson.
Katrisa Latoya Bryant.
Eric Wilson.
Kimberly K. Blick.
Eric Lamont Sanders.
Taria Bond.
Michelle D. Sanders.
Earl and Bolander.
Nicole Cherie Williams.
Justin Michael Longardner.
Casey Erica Smith.
Susan Marie Brayman.
Zachary Dean Agard.
Jesse Christian Funderburg.
Colby Charles Rigg.
Alexandria Christine Segura.
Jamison Marie Turk.
Lainey Michelle Cook.
Amanda Lynn Shanka.
Monique Alexis Goings.
Carson Taylor Kitchen.
Listel Turney.
Hannah Danielle Middlebrooks.
Memory Chanel Stedman.
Kyle Dean Anderson.
Sharon Green.
Chad Edwards Schaffner.
Christian Xavier Sizemore.
Peter Michael DeCordo.
Destiny Renee Sizemore.
Maxwell Joseph Timothy Huber.
Jessica Lenise Bigham.
Stacy Baker.
Thomas Charles Klempe.
Travis Dean Ewert.
Courtney S. Ward.
Tiara Baker.
Zachary Joshua Tagai.
Ariel Sierra Logwood.
Andrew Jinfa Roberts.
Rochelle Marie Esseridge.
Mandy Marie Fritz.
Ashley Wilson.
Kenethia Avery.
Josue David Hill.
Christina Maria Lee Frederick.
Ramon Johnson.
Za Ka Wong.
Jamie Nicole Manier.
Caitlin Carmine Hope.
Edward Isaac Valdez.
Kelly R. McKibben.
Brianna Lenita Francis Horman.
Austin Reed Pertee.
Sebastian Montgomery Cronkite.
Olivia Bell.
Stephanie Sue Griffin.
Jaifer Jesus Infant Gonzalez.
Lucas Antone Turner Harris.
Luis Oliveira.
Justin William Hindman.
Anna Marie Gershoffer.
Noah Wynn.
Heather Gorney.
Jordan David Castillo.
Dustin Lee Reingart.
Andrew Joseph Neller.
Selena Celeste Hayes.
Colton Michael Oland.
Robert Arthur Hall.
Chan Kota.
Jesse Yaw Framekong.
Allison Louise Bowers.
Kyle Claxton.
Nicole Marie Wilson.
Joshua Dean Bourne.
Ryan O'Toole.
Maxwell Mwako.
Blake Cudmore.
Jack Allen Koshko.
Zachary James Bennett.
Malte Dennert.
Adam Leonard Vanelli.
Christian Alejandro Calderon Sanchez.
Devin Michael Jones.
Tiffany Michelle Fry.
Dakota Stillwell.
Jenny Chapin.
Connor William Sherritt.
Shauna Marie Keller.
Caitlin Nicole Dolan.
John Robert Thorpe.
Daniel Simmers.
Rashonda Chrysler.
Andrea Sarah Mata.
August Lynn Heath.
Brandy Nicole Parrish.
Kaylin Ann Ranstead.
Emily Renee Owen.
Zierks. Kim Victoria Zierks.
Brianna Renee Carey.
Angela Marie Bannister.
Amia Taylor Elizabeth Berner.
Bernice T. Alpha.
Katina Olivia Buchan.
Lucinda M. O'Brien.
Matthew Stephen Lockridge.
Blanca Isabel Palomo.
Chantel Dawn Monday.
Edward Lee Crawford.
Caden Douglas Branham.
Lakemi Marie Ballard.
Abby Nicole Vargo.
Regina Coleman.
Cynthia Moore.
LaQuanta S. Shaw.
Shawnee LaPrawl Mason. Kyla Bond. Marcus Felker. Julie Ann McCall. Samantha Rosianna Carter. Trina Marie Davis. Alexis Hurd. Jessica Hargett. Donna Marie Page. Lucinda Garrett. Darian Jamal Minter. Leslie Jean Vanover. Kenya D. Hamilton. Kiana, receiving an associate's degree, Kiana Price.
Alejandro Lopez.
Ariel G. Payton.
Eddie Dwayne Perkins.
Glendella Yvonne Carruthers.
Shivani Ellen Clare.
Brittany Redmond.
William Clayton Hardwick.
Ashley Marie Edison.
Jennifer Corti.
Deason Lamar James.
Serena Jones.
Latoya Winston.
Lisa Bauer.
Taria Edmonds.
I want to give you a moment. Heidi Lee Monsivice.
Kelly Jean Hayes.
Patrice Hutchinson.
Nicole T. Neal.
James Green.
Dorothy Mae McCall.
Tina Maria Packingham.
Tiana Lashley.
Chardonnay LaShawn Cleveland.
Brittany Opper.
Latosha Renee Jackson.
Mia A. Wilcox.
Lisa Sloan Hunt.
Adriana Mendoza.
Reese Lachelle Cooks.
Zeta Deanne Crawford.
Stephanie Lynn Henson.
Brittany Nicole Brown.
Bob Owen Black.
Danya N. Ayers.
Trisha Ann Bertram.
Adriana Cersei Barrett.
Heather Jean Reynolds.
Caitlin Marie Mayer.
Amanda Dawn Howard.
Brianna Levon King.
Cassie Lauren Littrell.
Tiara Belker.
Jessica Myrick. Stacia Galladay. Calodria Tidwell. Justice Jordan Blakely.
Would all of our graduates today please stand? With the recommendation of the faculty and deans and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, the State of Indiana, and the Higher Learning Commission, I confer upon each of you the appropriate degree with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto and appertaining. Congratulations. Please remain standing. I now invite Dr. Kate Watland to the podium.
Hello, graduates. Now that your degree, I'm glad you're excited. I can hear that. That's amazing. Now that your degree has been conferred, I invite you to move the tassel on from the right side of your cap to the left. This feels great, doesn't it? Great moment. Now that you've had your degrees conferred and your diplomas received, it is my honor to officially declare you, now and forever, the sons and daughters of the Indiana Institute of Technology. Go out and do great things. You may be seated.
As I thought about some final words for our graduates in the College of Business, Steve Jobs, one of our country's most legendary entrepreneurs, came to mind. Steve Jobs, during his life, often spoke at commencement ceremonies, and he was fond of sharing his secrets of success. Here are 8 of his lessons that have stayed with me over time. Number 1, don't live a limited life. Don't be limited by what others think you can achieve. 2, be passionate. Be passionate about your life in your work. Number 3, and you're going to love this one, don't sell crap. Even if you aren't selling products, you're selling your work to an employer. Don't sell crap. Build a great team. The people around you matter. Surround yourself with good people, people who will challenge you. Lainey Steckler told us that earlier today. Surround yourself with people who have diversity of thought and who will love you. 5, don't do it for the money. Choose a job you love, and you'll never have to work a day in your life. Number 6, happiness comes from helping others. Think about how you make others' lives easier. Number 7, marketing is about values. You are your brand, and your reputation is everything. Never forget that. If people believe in you and what you stand for, they will buy from you. And the 8th thing Steve Jobs said was, stay hungry, stay foolish. Never be satisfied and always push yourself. Do the things people say cannot be done and have fun doing it. You know that you will face challenges in your life. We certainly faced many together over the last 14 months as we were in the grip of a global pandemic. But you know, through it all, we learned so much about who we are as human beings. We are resourceful, we persevere, we collaborate, and we care about one another. We always find ways to be positive and optimistic. We are Mr. Brightside. So as you go forward, keep what we learned in mind and follow your instincts and curiosity wherever they lead, just like Steve Jobs did. Graduates, you've been educated and you are ready for active participation, career advancement, and leadership in our global 21st century society. May you take with you to all parts of the globe your commitments to excellence, your willingness to lead, and your resolve to live a life of significance and worth. Please know that the Indiana Tech community will always be with you. Tech, yeah! And once a student, forever an alum. Congratulations to you all. I now invite Dr. Cheryl Hammond back to the podium.
I am now honored to invite Darius Darling to sing the Tech alma mater, which I want to remind those of you who were here, was it 3 years ago when you did that? Darius took our old alma mater and jazzed it up a little bit. So we're so proud of his accomplishment in that. Darius.
Hail to thee, our alma mater. Hail to thee. Each hand and every heart, our pledge will ever be. Sing now together. Sing her name out loud in joy and tears for coming years. Sing it strong and proud. All hail Indiana Tech. All hail to thee.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings the 2021 College of Business Commencement Celebration of Indiana Tech to a close. I ask that you please be seated if you are in the audience and if you are graduates, and that the graduates will be released for the recession outside the building to meet up with family and friends outside. The last challenge I have for our graduates is to live your life with integrity and help to make this a better world for one another. I offer you my heartfelt congratulations and Godspeed.
Okay, see you guys next year. Right. Next one, I'm gonna take it off. You what? I'm gonna take it off. 50% is okay. It's not so bad.
Hey, 600 batting average?